What is Fidelity Canada doing to help our clients? Number one, we're using the 400 investment professionals around the world to leverage their resources to do analysis on income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow statements to see if tariff scenarios play out around the world, what is the impact, not just in Canada. This scenario analysis started many months even before the US election because we did not know who would win that election and we wanted to be prepared. Much like a chess player, you want to think multiple steps ahead on the chessboard. We're also tying in CEO and CFO meetings that actually have ramped it up recently to ask them, if these scenarios play out, what would be your response? Number two, we're looking at portfolios to see what companies are affected, not affected, or in some companies actually would benefit from tariffs if they're operating in the US, and adjusting the portfolios, our clients appropriately in running these scenarios. Number three, more importantly, is right now, we're being very diligent. We're on the front lines, seeing headlines like you, and we're adjusting our sensitivities, our analysis with our analysts on income statements, on earnings, and also continue to talk with CEOs because it's a very fluid situation. Essentially, this is the job of active management, to be a steward of your capital. So now when we look at the tariffs themselves, we have to understand that sometimes people get emotional or get political, or even worse is they get to the extreme that they only look at the numbers. The honest truth of politics is it comes down to voter base. There are certain voter bases in every country that will be driving agendas. And right now in the US, there are certain sectors that are definitely more sensitive to what is going on with tariffs and driving the agenda of the US. Some of them were mentioned that would be farmers, manufacturing jobs, and so sensitivities here in Canada, which would be then our autos, our steel factories, and also our dairy industry. Some of the industries, though, potentially we could partner with the US, is because they've been very vocal about wanting more energy, in particular oil, uranium, critical minerals. It could be a solution moving forward to some negotiation. Also, for the audience here as our clients, we have to also understand there's two phases of this. Right now we're dealing with the first phase, which is tariffs predominantly on China, Canada, and Mexico. But come April, there is a threat, or at least a potential, that tariffs could go across multiple countries in multiple sectors. And there we also have to watch that as a trading partner, the US may ask us to put tariffs on other countries, but then maybe in response, they have less tariffs with us. So this is a very dynamic situation that can affect trade flows. In times like this, it's very easy to say, these seem difficult, these seem volatile times. When you look back at long-term returns, I have to stress, there's usually three things that drive long-term returns. Number one, how long you've invested. Number two, what asset class you invested in. And number three, who you decide to invest with. Again, at Fidelity, we're being a steward of your capital and working very hard, and we appreciate your time. Hope you have a great day.